radio, for television, for the care center. And so we like to keep books because people might question you when you receive money. But listen, God has a better record. And He knows what you've done over the years, and you're going to be rewarded for it, especially if you give with the right motive. Quickly, 30 seconds gone already. Verse 32 of John chapter 4. But He said unto them, I have meat to eat that you know not of. The disciples said, who gave Him to eat? See, there was a sense of value. Christ put more value on the material things of life. He had His priority right all the time.
Because Bill doesn't like to hear about those guys on the talk show, apparently.
So ridiculous, honestly.
Well, because every time it feels cool is when they do something, it feels like, oh, I see a government just passed, blah, 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 something like that. So then...
A movie that lasts the entire time.
You can't make it just bubble.
You're so mean.
You me?
You can't make it just bubble, Mike.
Okay, I think I think it's down there. That's where we have to go. See? Mom?
Where?
Right there.
Oh,
here.
that's right.
On
Okay,
top
I gotta
me.
wait for it now. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta wait.
Oh, shucks. 1540. Green point.
That's too fast.
Yeah, I'll definitely remember that when I'm looking down at the manger. I guess that's what you theater folks call getting into character.
Something like that.
One more thing. Do I have to wear that biblical roby stuff?
You do.
Can't I just wear my camel hunting pants? They're kind of like a robe.
Sorry, not your will.
Yeah, I get it.
Joe,
Yes, sir?
give me that Joseph pose one more time. Welcome. What are you doing?
This is my wise man pose. For the audition.
You don't need to do that quite yet. Your name is Frank what?
Cosgrove. Cos as in cosmic. Grove as in orchard. With trees and bushes and flowers and grass.
Is that Irish?
Correct.
Can you speak Irish?
No? Is that required for the role? Did one of the wise men travel from Ireland? They wasn't even named Ireland back then. All I thought I had to do was present the gift to baby Jesus.
No, you're fine.
I had a dream that we must not return to our, we must go back to our own country another way.
Okay, thank you. Next.
Excuse me, this is illegible, Captain.
Pardon me?
I just nailed that reading. I wasn't expecting to have to read, but I nailed it. Anyway, there should be no next, but welcome to the Live Nativity Squad. Where's my beard? Where is my robe?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, but what are you doing with your phone?
I just googled Magi, and it means great. I was great. Okay. Wise men travel thousands of miles with very, very limited resources to go find Jesus, okay? And I, too, have traveled a great length to come in audition for this role.
Your audition sheet says you live 5 blocks away from the church.
Oh, I see how it is. You're playing hardball, aren't you? Well, let me present you with some gifts then. I have some warm Skittles, yellow in nature. They can be your gold, okay? I also have my license. It says Frank. It's Frank in a sense. Now, myrrh. What for myrrh? Myrrh. That is such a weird word. That sounds like a constipated cow.
Sorry. Okay. Actually. Okay. Hi, I'm Connie, which is so opposite of Mary. I mean, Connie. Mary is such a sweet, soft name, but I was named after my aunt. Such a hard name, you know?
You're fine. Thanks for taking the time to come out today and audition. So, you want to portray the role of Mary in live nativity?
Well, I guess so, yeah. Hello? What? The food is in the refrigerator. Put it in the microwave for 4 minutes on high. On high. High! You know what? No, put that on the phone. Hi, can you help cook his dinner? Yeah, that's it. In the microwave, level 2. Yeah, you got it. Okay, good job. Thanks, can you put it back on the phone? Enjoy! I am so sorry. It just seems like my world never stops.
Totally okay. You've got a lot in common with Mary. Her world didn't stop either.
I know, right? Which makes it that much more perfect. I mean, I've seen the live nativity so many times, I thought, hey, why not? I can sit there and hold the baby.
Are you ready to read some lines from Mary?
She has lines? I mean, I didn't think she had lines, because every time I've seen her, she's just sitting there looking longingly at Jesus, like. And then, every once in a while, she'll look up at Joseph, like. And then, Mary does this back to forth thing from Jesus to Joseph, Joseph to Jesus, like. See, I can do that!
Little one who was born, let me tell you a story. In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world, and everyone went to his own town to register. So Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to Bethlehem, the town of David, because he belonged to the house and line of David.
It's not just about the manger where the baby lay. It's not all about the angels who sang for him that day. It's not all about the shepherds or the bright and shining star. It's not all about the wise men who traveled from afar. It's about the cross, it's about my sin, it's about how Jesus came to be born once so that we can be born again. It's about the stone that was rolled away so that you and I could have real life someday. It's about the cross. It's not just about the good things in this life I've done. It's not all about the treasures or the trophies that I've won. It's not about the righteousness that I find within. It's all about His precious blood. Save me from my sin. It's about the cross. It's about my sin. It's about how Jesus came to be born once so that we could be born again. It's about the stone about the storm that will roll away, so that you and I could have real life someday. So that you and I could have real life someday. It's about the cross. It's about the cross. It's about the cross. It's about the
Thank you, guys. That was incredible. There's a man. He was a very influential man. He was very smart. He had all the knowledge of the Old Testament in his mind. He taught it to the people in the synagogue every Sunday. But something troubled him. And God somehow was moving in his heart. We don't know all of those circumstances. We don't know what brought him to Jesus. But Nicodemus came at night, seeking for an answer from Jesus. You see, this baby is now man. And he's proclaiming the life that he has come to offer. And Nicodemus hears about that. And he's moved to find out from Jesus himself. And as he meets with Jesus, Jesus shares with him the stories that he knows of the Old Testament and of Moses and of the serpent that was lifted up in the wilderness that provided life. And he says, I am that one. And although Nicodemus is still confused in his heart and his spirit, Jesus turns to him and he says, for God so loved the world, that he gave his only Son, that whoso believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life. I can't imagine what these words did to pierce Nicodemus' already turned heart toward God. For you see, God moves in each of our lives. He goes searching for you. He came searching for me. And he shows forth to us this great, glorious, good news that someone out there loves us. And loves us so much that he transcends time and space and who he was to come and to show us what life really is. For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that in order that the world might be saved. The focal point of the birth of Jesus is the cross, where Jesus came and was lifted up, and whosoever believes in him comes to a place of having everlasting life. That's the message of the baby. That's the message of the stable. That's the message of Mary and Joseph having a transformed life, who is transfixed on a baby, who one day becomes the man who hangs on the cross to provide life eternal. Where are you? Maybe somehow, just like Nicodemus, God is moving in your heart tonight. You don't even know why you're here. You don't even know what this is all about, or maybe you've heard it a million times, but just something's hit you. Just like Nicodemus, Jesus offers the gift, but it must be received. Only God can transform a heart. Only a person can open up their heart's door to receive. The offer is for us all to receive this free gift, because whosoever believes in him is not going to be condemned, but live eternally. Do you believe?
Say hi, Callie. Say hi, Callie. She looks like Chewbacca.
Yeah, you gotta come set me up. And when's that? Oh no, she's paying for it. It's my Christmas present. Oh.
No, it's not. I bought you the box and
All right, I'll buy it. You come and do it anytime you want.
We landed it, so someone's got to pay for it.
Hey, so who was that lady who at lunch?
Bring the bucket.
If
What
you
does
want
that
it, let me
mean
know.
to you?
Like a white bucket?
Yeah, like one of those 5-gallon
Right,
buckets.
and what are you going to do with that bucket?
If you're doing a tree, probably some weight.
Okay, no, you're missing the total point.
Okay. A lid?
No.
When she gets like laughing hard, it's so funny. Oh my gosh, this guy. It's the dog's butt.
Yeah, that's right. You go.
Oh, this guy is weird.
It sounds scary.